Hello there folks, and welcome back to The Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. Another new week, another new video, another brand new video, another new single malt whiskey to bring to you. So I'm really looking forward to this one, guys. Just a quick update on the next couple of weeks. I'm going to spend a little bit of time on Campbelltown, so I'm going to stick to a few Campbelltown whiskies. I've got a few more to bring you. This will be the first one in that little series. It's not going to be a big massive series, but it's Campbelltown, so it should be interesting and should be packed full of good stuff. So yeah, the first one I'm going to bring to you today, guys, is the Kilkerran 16. I have done this one. This is the 2021 version. I did do the batch one, which was about a year ago. I will pop a link up here somewhere, guys. If you want to go back and check that video in full, you can check that out. So yeah, I'm going to bring you the new one. I'm going to nose it, going to taste it, I'm going to score it. Just before I crack into it, guys, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. If you're a returning subscriber, then thank you very much and welcome back. If you've so happened to pop in for the first time and whiskey's your thing, then you've landed on the right channel. You may want to click that subscribe button, folks. It's just down there. Don't forget to click the bell to be kept up to date whenever I'm putting out a new live stream or a new video. Just a friendly reminder from me to these folks, it doesn't cost you anything. It's completely free. It doesn't cost you a penny. And you're helping the channel out massively on its way to the magical 5k. So yeah, housekeeping done. Let's dive straight into this whiskey. So yeah, I've had it covered up for the last hour or so, guys. I've got Whiskey Friend coin number 184 on this one. Should be nice and opened up now. The difference with this one, folks, compared to last year's, is last year's was 98% ex-bourbon cask and 2% Madeira cask. This one this time is 75% ex-bourbon and 25% ex-sherry. So there's a wee bit more sherry in this one. So let's see what it does to it. On the nose of this one. So straight up front, it's very floral, very fragrant, delicate. I remember last year's as well being a little bit delicate. This is no different. It's a really nice malty character on this one. So you've got that kind of malted barley, that little bit of cereal note. So I'm picking up some cereal. But at the same time, guys, with this one, it becomes really, really fruity. Lots of lemon fruit, lots of maybe some orange, definitely some apricot. So maybe some apricot, some fresh apricot, maybe some melon. Yeah, definitely some melon. And a little bit of apple and a little bit of pear. So it's quite fruity on the nose, folks. But it also has that kind of, with the cereal note, that digestive biscuit note is definitely there. So there's definitely some digestive biscuits. And with the lemon, it reminds me of maybe some sort of lemon tart or maybe a lemon cheesecake. But at the same time, it's wonderfully floral, wonderfully sweet. It's just getting sweeter and sweeter the more you nose it. I have had a few of it, so I've got to know it a little bit now. I've got it way past the shoulder now. So yeah, very, very nice. Some citrus there. So again, it's some lemon, some orange. There's just a really nice black pepper note coming in there, and there's a lovely, in the background there's a really, really nice smoke, some wood smoke. It's lightly peated, this Kilkerran. It's the usual, it's 46% unchill filtered and natural colour and a 16-year-old age statement. So again, guys, all the boxes ticked and my hat's tipped to the guys at Kilkerran and Glengyle. Wow. So nice. But guys, it's got a really, really nice nose, really engaging nose. Let's see how it tastes. So I'm going to send this one down the hatch. Cheers. Wow, okay. That's different. I remember last year's being a little bit delicate on the nose, but on the palate, it was still delicate. It came in soft, and then the intensity built and built and built. This one's completely different. This comes in hot, comes in spicy, super spicy. Some really nice ginger notes. Real nice spice up front. The mouthfeel, I was going to say it's a waxy mouthfeel, but I think pondering on it, I've had a few drams of it, I don't think it's that waxy. I think it's more sweet and sticky. It's more like a kind of creamy vanilla, real creamy elements to it, but it's a big spicy arrival, and it's a lovely mouthfeel on the palate. but there's a little hint of licorice coming in there straight away. It's a little bit dry and a little bit sooty, so there's a little smoky element in the. I know it's lightly peated, but it's got a dry arrival. As it develops, it becomes a little bit more fruity. But yeah, that licorice is there, that wood smoke's in the back, and then there's a little bit of confectionery note coming in. There's some nice boiled sweets, maybe some pear drops. I remember last year's one as well, there's a lot of tropical in that one, a lot of tropical notes, melon, pineapple, mango. This one doesn't have any of that. I remember last year's was a little bit salty and briny as well. A little bit more maritime, a little bit more coastal. This is none of that. There's no kind of, I'm not picking up any maritime, no saltiness, no brine. It's just a real nice, sweet, vanilla'd, honeyed, toffeed, fruity, with a little bit of smoke just kind of holding it all together. There's some really nice licorice in there, I think. There's definitely licorice. The licorice, to be fair, the licorice, the smoke and the fruit are all beautifully integrated and they're beautifully married together. So I think the balance is really nice on this. I think initially I was a wee bit worried when it was so hot and spicy coming in, but as you take a couple of sips, it turns out real nice. Wow, that next sip, whoa, wow, real nice. Lovely, inoffensive, easy sipper. That second sip, it's not quite as powerful and intense with the spice, but the spice is definitely there. Definitely some ginger, some black pepper. Black pepper's there all over it now. Wow, so nice. As you know, guys, I'm a big Kilkerran fan. I'm going to come on to a little bit at the end, so if you hang around, I'm going to do a little bit of concluding as regards with how I feel Kilkerran's going. So, but wow, wonderfully. Just take another quick sip. As it's heading into the finish, that black pepper makes an appearance again. The smoke is there throughout, the malty character's there throughout, to be fair. But it's just a really nice burst of rich milk chocolate there as well. I've got a really nice chocolate note coming in, heading towards the finish, and they say the black pepper's there as well. So yeah, some really nice fruity notes. It's just a sweet dram. It's lemon pie, it's lemon cheesecake, it's malty, it's cerealed, it's digestive biscuits. It's got it all going on, and I said earlier, it's beautifully integrated. Let's see how a little bit for the finish, and then I'll conclude on it, folks. No need for water. It's just nice as the way it is. Certainly for my palate. At 46%, I think if you want to play around with water a little bit, you can easily play around with it. It's just nice the way it is for me. So the finish is, that smoke's there. It's still sooty, it's still a little bit dry, it's still spicy. The fruit's there, the milk chocolate's there, the ginger and the black pepper. So it's a really nice. I don't think it's the longest finish in the world. It's maybe a medium finish. Still hangs around. But the 46%, it's absolutely wonderful. What would I score this one? Wow. I was going to score it an 88, but I'm going to give it an extra mark. I'm going to give it 89 because I think it deserves an 89. But here's the downside. Kilkerran. As you know, guys, I love Kilkerran. All you've got to do is take a look down the side here. Look back into the back catalogues. I will pop a few Kilkerran videos up here and you can check some of those out. So I'm a big fan. Particularly the Kilkerran 12. That Kilkerran 12 was the very first video that I ever done on YouTube. And it's a bottle that I've continually replaced. I've drunk it and replaced it. I've lost count of how many times I've replaced that bottle. So when I knew they were moving up to the next level of whiskey for the 16-year-old, I thought, wow. And here's where I think the crunch is for me. I think the Kilkerran 12, amongst its peers, it can go up against any 12-year-old out there on the market. A for price, A for quality, and all the boxes ticked. I think it's a tough one, and it can certainly stack up against anything. I was looking forward to the same with the Kilkerran, but where I think the Kilkerran lets me down a little bit, £60, is it worth £60? I think it is worth 60. Is it worth the hassle trying to pick one up? No, I don't think it is. I think you can sit down all day long and with all sorts of gadgets out, try to get hold of one. But it's like anything off Springbank and Kilkerran at the moment, they're just flying off the shelves. So you really need to be quick to get one of these, and I don't think it's worth that. I'd quite easily let it go. Fortunately enough, guys, I've got my trusty malt mate, the Malt Monk, looking after me with these bottles. So big thanks again for that, Justin. But yeah, it just seems to me as if you think it's going to go to the next level, it just disappoints me a little bit. Don't get me wrong, guys, it's fantastic whiskey. Would I pay the 60 quid or would I stick with the 12-year-old? I think I would probably keep picking up the 12s. At that kind of money, that's round about 35 to 40 pounds. I think it's perfect. And this is kind of double that money. Is it double the whiskey? I'm not sure. It's a complex whiskey, guys. It's moved on a little bit, but I don't think it tackles its age group like the 12-year-old does. So that's a little bit here. I wouldn't say it's a rant, but it's just my opinion on this. It just, when I think they're going to excite me and take me to the next level, it just lets me down a little bit. This one, again, it's different from last year's. It's a little bit more punchy. It's lost a little bit of that Campbelltown funky thing. It's just a really, really nice, easy sipping whiskey. If you like ex-bourbon casks with a little bit of sherry in it, this is right up your street. So, 89 out of 100, folks. If you've liked the video, guys, don't forget to give me that thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up button. Don't forget, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, guys, it's just down here. Again, it doesn't cost you anything. It's completely free. Helping the channel massively on its way to the magical 5k. You can catch us on all the other social media platforms, guys. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Patreon. Please feel free to go over and check out the Patreon page, guys. I've got a merry little bunch of Patreons. In fact, I'd like to dedicate this video to my Patreon supporters because, to be honest, they're there all the time through thick and thin. They don't get a lot back from me. They get a few samples sent out here and there. They get obviously the little mentions from time to time. But this video is definitely dedicated to those guys. If you want to check it and join that little band of merry men, then have a look over in the page. But that's pretty much it for this time, guys. I'll pop all the links into the description: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Patreon. If you want to pick up some of the last remaining coins, guys, I'll leave a link in there as well, and you can help to support the channel. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But until the next one, guys, I'm Alan, I'm the Whiskey Friend, and as always, the pleasure in the sharing, and I'll see you on the next one very, very soon. Cheers now, guys. Cheers.